All right. Let's go. Let's get started. Good morning, Goal. Good morning, chat. I hope everybody's having a nice little morning to start their week off. And I am clicking around, getting everything ready on my end of things. Glad you faded JSN, Shakir 5 yards. It was tough. It was a rough run. Now, here's the thing. I was told that I should never post anything from YouTube into Discord yesterday after something cashed out, and to keep these YouTube recaps to just YouTube. So here we go. Let me show you this really fast, and then let's make one for tonight. For Monday Night Football, we're going to make a degenerate parlay. Here you go. This was now my Sunday morning live show. You all know I'm very segmented. I like segments. I'm a big segment guy. So the first segment I do every single NFL Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern is the touchdown parlay of the week. So what did I do? I built a touchdown parlay. Here this baby was. It was Davante Adams. Tutty, he had 2. Trey McBride scored late in the fourth quarter to cash us out. Bijan Robinson scored an early touchdown. Zach Charbonnet also scored his touchdown in the fourth quarter. Whoa. There were 4 minutes and 37 seconds left. Very, very tight. And then Josh Allen scored at the beginning of the fourth quarter. It's probably like the 11, 12 minute mark. It was sweaty and it cashed. There were 2 other players in this parlay that I removed before I made it official too. I had I'm trying to remember the 2. Somebody tagged me on YouTube after as well, and they're like, "Donuts, you removed 2 guys who scored from the touchdown parlay." So this bad boy must have been like plus 6,000 or something. Anyways, this is the touchdown parlay from Sunday. Let's do it again next Sunday and make sure that we have the opportunity to make some money together. So we'll do it. We'll have fun. Now, VIP wise, it was a bad Sunday, like real bad. Worst Sunday of the season so far. It's the game officials, the player prop officials, my officials. Like it was just a bloodbath. It was a topsy-turvy week of NFL. There were like, I think 9 upsets with a spread larger than 3.5 points. I mean, it is rough. It was rough. And when that happens, you get a topsy-turvy week like that. Oh boy, if you got a lot of volume out there, you're going to get wrecked. And I had too much volume out there on the worst NFL week of the season. And I had my worst NFL week of the season. And you have to accept it. Well, you don't have to. You do what you want. But I do. I'm going to accept it because I zoom out. And listen up. It's hard to see. I know you're on mobile. Let me see how much I can zoom in. That's super blurry. But look at this day. This is a week ago for NBA. There was this monstrosity of a red graph day, and it was rough. It was terrible. It was the worst day of the NBA season. And then over the next 4 consecutive days, we profited enough to where, look at the green bar, it's above the red one, to where we ended up profiting 2 units, including this bad day. And this is why, my friends, this is why when you bet for a long time, you know that these really tough days like this, they occur. They are normal. This is a bad part of betting, but it's a normal part of betting. And if you stick to the process, you don't go crazy with your units, you don't emotionally bet, you don't chase your losses, ultimately, in the long run, the upswing usually does occur. I mean, there was a day or 2 like this in the NFL season. That was our 3rd losing week of NFL. There's no way around it. Out of 13 weeks, 10 of them have been profitable. That one was terrible. Okay, that's fairly normal, though. So I don't know what to say. Like, I see that happen in Discord, and like people like melt down. Yes, I know, Goal. I know. People melt down, and like I don't entirely know how to handle it. I mean, you see me in chat. I try to like support people a little bit, and then it turns into this like debate. It's silly. So I just bowed out last night when I realized people were just being pissy. I don't know what the problem is. Like when it's been profit for so long, and then you have such a bad day. Like, how do we get to a level of embracing that normalcy? Because like you see 90% of chat handles it well. It's the 10%, that don't. How do we get that 10% to view things in the correct lens? I don't know. I don't know. And it's like you can bang away on the podium, and I could be up here yapping away every day about strategy and unit discipline. But there's no fixing it. I feel like some people, it's like they got to fix it themselves, right? We can say, I say this stuff every single stream, but clearly it does not settle in. So I don't know. I think I take my time because I want to help those people. And I feel like it's like, oh man, if I could just get this one point across, they're going to understand it. The light bulb's going to switch on and they're going to become a profitable bettor. And then, regardless of whether they've been trolling me or been rude or awful in chat, they're going to become profitable. And then they'll start beating the books. They'll be a happy person and they'll be a profitable person, because I know everybody can be. Literally everybody can be. It just takes the discipline that not everybody has, I suppose. What also sucks about my picks yesterday, and this is full disclosure. Listen, I spend so much time here on YouTube marketing. Hey, we've cashed 13 of 16 nights in NBA, plus 18 units, whatever, right? NFL profit in 10 of 13 weeks. I'm going to embrace the L. It was a bad NFL Sunday. And you know what sucked the most? I was the only losing staffer in the entire Discord. Sean went absolutely bonkers for his NFL picks. Bonkers. Fire had himself another great day. Opto EV went 10-3 yesterday for NBA and NFL. Like, let me pop up these photos real quick. I don't know how else to do this. Oh, here we go. Why don't I do this? I'll show Discord. Boop. Here you go. I mean, look at this. Opto went nuts for NFL. Your betting edge and Opto cooked this four straight picks for NBA. They went 3-1. Opto hit a plus, not this one. Opto hit a plus 1,300 touchdown parlay for Discord. He had a bunch of other parlays yesterday, up 15 units for Discord. Your betting edge is up 51 units, parlay only. 51 units, parlays only, NFL season. Like, absurd. Sean goes nuclear again. Live betting, absolutely slayed out. Multiple parlays as well. Like, and then, Fire had himself a nice little day, went 4-1. Gold did well in hockey. And then there was donuts. I absolutely bombed. And it stinks. I hate those days. I hate when it's me. I hate when it's me. It's brutal because I know a lot of people join just for me. So not everybody gets a chance to enjoy that. So I'm sorry. It stinks. But, again, hopefully we have those long-term views. The lenses are built for long looks here, my friends, because, listen, red days occur surrounded by green. All right. Always, of course, Ray, of course. It's 9 a.m. Don't sweat it, buddy. We got NFL to discuss. We still have Monday Night Football. It is what it is. We don't take days off for NBA. The model will be out. The model player props will be out. I post every weekday. The only days I usually can't are Sundays for NBA. And on those days, if you notice, like, if I cannot get picks out, Opto does, or Fire and Shaw, like somebody. There's always stuff. I mean, yesterday, Opto and Your Betting Edge collabed, went 3-1 for NBA picks. So the money's out there. Giants plus 7.5. I like tonight. Patriots, I think, win, and I think this one could actually be high scoring. This is an interesting parlay in and of itself. Listen, I know we're 10 minutes into this. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Jason. It was awful. Yeah, it was first bad day. No doubt about it, brother. I'm going to accept that L, and I'm going to own it. There's no hiding it. Bad day for me. Very bad day. Third losing week of NFL this season. Hey, I can deal with it. Plus 40 units in NFL this season. 40 units, profit in 10 of 13 weeks is what it is. You take L's. They're normal. I accept it. Here's a parlay. Took me a minute to get here. 10-minute intro. But listen, we had house cleaning items to discuss. Plus 500 odds. I think this is a fun little parlay. I think Jackson Dart, Drake May. Jackson Dart with his legs, Drake May with his arm. I think the over could hit. I think this could be a competitive game. Giants clearing the key number of 7 for a spread. I love it. Hey, that's the goal, brats. Appreciate you. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. Even with the Down Donuts Day, I like that. I broke even with the other staffers. Discord value is insane. Yeah, no doubt. Despite your VIP picks losing, your YouTube parlay cashed and profited. Oh, love it. Appreciate you. I love your vids. I'm not a VIP, but I watch your vids for an idea of a parlay. Cool. Welcome, Ghost. Total profit yesterday, $5. I hear you, man. What's up, Kyle? Just keep doing your things, Mitch. Can't please everyone. That's right. I know it. It's clicking more these days than ever before, Kyle. Those that follow your advice will be profitable. Those that don't will take the L. Will take the loss. Hopefully they'll accept it. Thank you very much for the 5 spot. That's appreciative. Nice little coffee. Thank you. Good morning, Dustin. Good morning, everybody who's hit that like button for me as well. Disgruntled Giants fan. Love the big blue to cover the 7. Me too, buddy. Jackson Dart, baby. You know who else I love tonight? You guys like my touchdown parlays? Jackson Dart. Think he scores for what? The 6th game in a row? Come on now. My boy's going off. Let's go. Protect that necklace, Jackson. That's all I care about. Protect that necklace on the way to a touchdown for me. Hey, this link I just dropped in chat. If you are somebody who cashed out that crazy touchdown parlay and you want to join up for the VIP and you have a long-term view and understand, hey, as a matter of fact, I actually think that the best this is the truth. I think the best time to join is not when you see these epic heaters on YouTube. I think it's when you see an L day. When you see a fat L like yesterday, I mean, look at, again, like what if you saw this, right? You see the fat L, you're like, I'm going to join right now because you know the green's coming back, and it did. You know what I mean? I see a fat L, that's what I'm joining. That's the truth. I'm like, all right, 2 things. Number 1, I see somebody who can own a loss and is transparent. And number 2, I see somebody with a lot of green days surrounding that red day. Yeah, I think I'm going to join after the red day. I think that's how I do it. I'm being real. All right. That's in your Betting Edges channel, George. YBE. He's the 3rd person on the VIP staff channels. So I'm thinking, we're looking like big lottos today. We're having some fun. I'm done. But there's no way I'm putting straight bets on primetime tonight beyond my Drake May bet that I liked already. Now, I like something like this tonight. I think we could have ourselves like a really fun game. If you're somebody who's like, Donuts, I hate betting on the game itself. Okay, you do what you got to do. You can remove pieces. Again, I am just sharing kind of my view of tonight. That's it. Listen, me too, brother. So you remember it was like his 4th start, Jackson Dart. At the end of his 3rd start, he got hurt. He got that concussion, right? Whoop. All right. I showed this in one of my videos, I think. I don't know. But let's just look at it together, and I'll pretend that nobody has seen this. So Jackson Dart. All right. So it was. Is this not zoomed in enough here? Let me go 150% on my browser. All right. So Jackson Dart, it was this Philly game right here, 10-9, October 9th. Got hurt. Remember, he was running the football a ton, 50 yards, 55 yards, 58 yards. Comes back, 5 carries, 11 yards. This was the Denver game. Comes back 10 days after that concussion. That was a Thursday night game against Philly. That's right. So this is the game. And then what did he do? 5 carries, 11 yards. He still had a rushing touchdown. I think inside the red zone, you see Jackson Dart continue to run 2 touchdowns, 1 touchdown, 1 touchdown, 1 touchdown, 1 touchdown, because he has no one to throw to in the red zone. Wendell Robinson, his number 1 wide receiver, is like 5'10", 170 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets it. And who else? Now he lost Scadaboo, who was the red zone guy. He ain't there. So what's he doing? Like Josh Allen inside the 5. Like if he didn't have Kincaid or Cook, it's just Josh Allen running the football in over and over again. So I like Jackson Dart tonight. And I don't understand why we're getting those odds. Maybe we're getting these odds simply because he's coming off the concussion. Yeah, Denver lowest. I think all but two quarterbacks this season. I remember this because I've talked about their player props have hit the under on their rushing yards against them on the season, and only like two or three have made it to double digits. It's like Dart 11. Another guy, I think it was like Gino had like 14 one game, and then Herbert like 33 or something. I might be totally blowing up those numbers, but the concept makes sense. So I think that Jackson Dart goes out there, regardless of yardage. I like him to tuck and run inside the red zone. And by the way, I will also say this really quick because I have not said really hello. There are 453 people on a Monday morning after the worst day of my betting season. 450 people, a far cry from our normal amount. Usually get around 1,000 for a Monday morning. I think that speaks volumes to how bad I did yesterday, and people are just turned off. I get it. I understand. To the 450 that did tune in this morning, thank you so very much for being here. You are somebody who has long-term perspective, understands the betting game, and is here supporting me. And hopefully I am giving you some hopefully giving you some wins and some fun, some entertainment, some insight, some information so you could go make informed decisions. So that's the goal today. And thank you very much for coming back today. Thank you for hitting that like button as well. Let's check it out. On YouTube, we have 258 people watching, 96 likes to start. Let's get those numbers both up. And let's make some money, man. Let's make some money. So if you're somebody who came back today after we cashed this crazy touchdown parlay from the show, it was the first segment of the day, and we cashed the plus 3,100 would be unboosted, plus 3,100 for YouTube. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. I hope you end up joining the VIP as well. I do. There's the link once again. I think the best time to join is after a loss. Good morning, Tony. How are you, buddy? Welcome to the show. Tony Smokes, I recognize the Discord name. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's go. I've had a few people message me and tag me on Twitter and stuff like that. I love that stuff because I know that money goes a long way for some people. So that's a W right there. Thank you, Joe. What a guy. Nice comment. Thank you. Dart has cashed you on so many touchdowns, says Kelly. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's a great day for touchdown bets, in my opinion. You got these longer odd plays. Oh, no. Both of them scored too. Well, hey, bounce back night for you. Like, here's my point. Like, does Wan'Dale Robinson have the highest touchdown equity in the team? No. It's got to be from a long out play, doesn't it? I think it has to be. He's so small. Is he a red zone guy? Don't think so. Tyrone Tracy, I suppose. He's going to be the alpha in the backfield, but, Devin Singletary, veteran, ex-Buffalo Bill. He's always been a competent running back. I worry about him coming in and taking Tracy's carries inside the 5. I don't know why, just because there's no rhyme or reason of who's going to get the football. And I think that's highlighted by their odds. Usually running backs, you're getting minus 110, minus 130, at worst, like a plus 120. These guys are over plus 200. I just don't understand it. It's Jackson Dart or bust for me. If the Giants keep it within a touchdown by the end of this game, if it's a higher scoring game, listen, you don't believe in the total, take it out. If regardless of score, Patriots win by 7, 20-13. I think Jackson Dart is the touchdown for the Giants. This is a pretty good lotto. I'm going to be real. I didn't want to make people wait. Did not want to make people wait. I think I just wanted to dive right in, I love that. Great perspective. You made 2x profit despite the losses too. Yeah, I mean, I was the only loser yesterday. That's what really sucks. Like, I was the only losing channel. Like, the entire Discord went nuclear. Not even good day. Like, it wasn't even like a good day. Like, they went nuclear, Like, every single thing the VIPs did absolutely exploded. And then there was me, the total opposite. It really stinks. I feel really bad when that happens, man. Fire 4-1, Opto 10-3. Your Betting Edge cashes 3 of his 6 parlays, including a plus 1,300. Sean goes what 10-3, cashed out 2 parlays. Like every single person went bonkers. And then there was me. Why was it me? Oh, like if any of the other channels have a bad day, there's a portion of Discord that feels it, right? If I have a bad day, everybody feels it because that's just how this works. You join because of my YouTube, my Twitter, my Instagram, whatever it is. And then if I have a bad day, y'all felt it. And I hate that because my plays ate into all of the insane profit that the other cappers got you yesterday. Like they were incredible. Honestly, I can't remember a Sunday where every single staff member did as well as they did yesterday. It was me. It was me taking away from their profit. That stinks, man. To the rest of my cappers, to everybody, all the staff, thank you for doing such a wonderful job yesterday. Thank you. Seriously, thank you for doing such a wonderful job yesterday because y'all saved my butt. Fat L on my head. Absolute loser yesterday. Without you going nuclear inside Discord and protecting a lot of members, it would have been a rough one. It would have been real rough for most people because Discord, every single staff member did amazing. You know, there was only a smaller portion of members who were like, donuts only, who got wrecked with me. Yeah, that thing did smack. I think the only person that missed from the cheat sheet was Jackson Smith Najigba. He had himself his worst day of the season, 79 yards was the least he'd had on the season through 12 weeks of football. He has 23 yards yesterday in a blowout win where they only needed to run the football. I think they threw the ball like 5 times the entire second half. It just wasn't his day. But the cheat sheet was great. So I know a lot of people were making parlays with it and cashing out Vincent, which was nice to see. The live show did well yesterday. The Saturday YouTube video absolutely smacked. There were so many wins from that. And then I just picked the wrong ones to make official for the week. Stinks. Yeah, I know. YouTube did great. Again, I feel so bad. Like literally the only thing that did not go well this week were my VIP picks, my personal ones. Ah, gosh. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. All the staff doing so well. All the staff doing so well. Then it's me, man. Oh, I feel so bad. I hate it. I hate it. But I'll accept it. I don't hide it. What do I think about the Diggs line? I think it's his week. I'm with you. If you like Stephon Diggs this week, I do too. I think that we're going to see Drake May do potential MVP things tonight at home on Monday Night Football. So I'm a big Drake May believer tonight as a Bills fan that kills me. But yeah, I think it's a Drake May night. I think we see, because I think here's the other part. A lot of people right now are talking running game for the Patriots. And as we just saw, do you want to be on what the public is on? Because if you do, then go ahead and start targeting rushing props for the Patriots. Me, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to take the semi-unexpected. Give me Drake May, 250 and 2. Give me the Patriots win, but give me Jackson Dart to score and the Giants to keep it close. Plus 2,400. This is the lotto of the night for me. I've left it up on screen for like 10 minutes because if it hits, I want to make sure that people see it. I want to make sure people see it. Opto went nuclear. Yeah, dude. 10-3 yesterday. 3-1 NFL, 6-2 NFL. No, wait. 6-2 NFL, 7-2 NFL, 3-1 NBA. Crazy, crazy day. Jackson Dart first touchdown and 2 tutties. What's that look like? Let's see. Oh my. Plus 1,600. Wow, that's insane. I don't even think it's a bad bet. You're essentially betting, Dan, you're essentially betting on Jackson Dart you're essentially betting on the Giants to score first, in my opinion. Like, I think his touchdown equity is so much higher than everybody on his team. So you're saying I think the Giants score first. I can get behind that, dude. That's a fun bet. Oh my God. Can you imagine? That's a plus 10K. Dart scores first. Dart scores first here. Yeah, I don't blame you. That is a sprinkleable. Sprinkleable. That's a sprinkleable player prop. Wow, I like it. I actually do like it. That's actually like good thoughts. Like if the Giants start off, you see this all the time, man. The underdog for a primetime game scores first, right? Who doesn't see this? We all see this. Primetime underdog scores first. No, I think we'll see him. Listen, he did the same thing coming back from a concussion in week 5 or his 4th start, and he scored a touchdown in that game. I'm not touching his rushing yards. I definitely don't think he'll be tucking and running like 10 times tonight, distinguished. I'm with you and anybody else who's concerned. But I think inside the 5-yard line, inside the 10, like, who's he throwing to, man? Who? I think he tucks it and runs it. Primetime games have been nutty. All right, let's say this. What if we're worried about the Patriots winning? Okay, how about that? I am worried the Patriots win because it's prime time. Okay. Instead of the Giants money line, then maybe we just take the Giants to cover at 7.5. We get that key number here, the 7 and the hook. We get the touchdown and the hook here. That's awesome. That's awesome. The Patriots have given up a touchdown on 6 of 12 opening drives. Wukong coming in with the absolute W data. Jackson Dart first touchdown. Oh my gosh, man. Are we doing it? I think we sprinkle it tonight. Oh, just crush that. That espresso. First touchdown. I think this is a good bet. What if we take out the Patriots side of everything? Jackson Dart first touchdown. Giants 7.5. I mean, even this Dart Tutty, Giants 7.5. They cover plus 500. Like, it all comes down to Jackson Dart. I think he's the reason why any of this is possible. Listen, if he doesn't score, I think they don't cover. So it is what it is. So I guess it's essentially, if you're betting on the Giants to cover, I think Dart scores. I think the two are correlated here. I don't think that I don't think the Giants cover without Dart scoring a touchdown, because otherwise you're expecting, these unreliable red zone people, Theo Johnson, Tyrone Tracy, Devin Singletary, Wan'Dale Robinson, Darius Slayton, like several of these guys, they need to score from 20 yards out. Could they happen? Sure. Touchdowns from 20 plus all the time. But the higher probability here is that, if the Giants keep this game within a touchdown by the end of the game, they scored multiple. And if they're scoring multiple, are you betting on Jackson Dart for throwing for 2? Because if you are, well, that's pretty good odds. That's plus 153. You know what I mean? So Vegas is saying the implied probability of him throwing 2 touchdowns tonight is like 40-something% low. Or the implied probability is, like this, like we're talking low 30 percentiles that Tyrone Tracy or Devin Singletary, the running back, score. Or the fact that now we have a higher than 50% probability that the Giants lose by less than 8 points. Okay? So think about it. So the highest probability here, the highest implied probability out of all of these scenarios is the Giants will cover the spread. Okay. I hear you, Vegas. So if that happens, paint the picture. How did that happen? Did he throw for 2+? Okay. If you don't think he runs it in, well, then you better be betting Giants 7.5 with Jackson Dart to throw to. Because Devin Singletary, And if Devin Singletary and Tyrone Tracy don't run them in, then Jackson Dart threw for 2. Again, this is what I'm trying to tell you. More so than all the research, the data, the trends, the things that you point at, matchups, like that is all second and third tier importance compared to the price you're paying for the bets you're making. And I talk about this a lot. Like the price you're paying for these things, way more important than anything else. So start thinking through this stuff when you're building out your parlays, when you're making your straight picks, whenever you're doing. So if you think the Giants cover, which again, highest implied probability, this is out of all the things we're discussing that occurs. Okay. Does Dart throw for 2? If you don't think he throws for 2, well, then somebody is scoring a touchdown alongside this plus 7.5. Is it Tyrone Tracy? Well, you're not going to bet on a wide receiver, are you? A pass catcher like Theo, Wandell, or Darius Slayton, because you're already saying Jackson Dart doesn't throw 2. He only throws 1. Good luck figuring out which one. And if he doesn't throw 2, okay, well then who's running it in? They're going to have a running touchdown or 2 because the Patriots are scoring 3 touchdowns or more, aren't they? They're scoring 20 plus. And if they do and they have to cover, Giants got to score twice. Unless you think they're betting on 3 or 4 field goals. At that point, you need to be betting on their kicker, which I just won't do. So give me Jackson Dart all day tonight. I really talked through that on multiple layers. I really hope it hit home. That's how I literally kind of just peeled back the covers a little bit on how I view NFL betting. It's not matchup based. It's not stat based. It's not trends based. It is very much the price you're paying for the picks you're making, you know? Two ways to view them, buddy. Let me, I'm trying not to make these live shows the VIP support show after the first 10 minutes of the stream. So inside Discord, VIP channels, you'll see Donuts picks, all right? You're going to see me here, 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 and here. They're labeled. Okay, Donuts picks, Donuts models, Donuts picks, Donuts models. You don't have to use these if you don't want. That being said, Fire 4-1 yesterday, your betting edge, cashed a plus 1,300, cashed 2 other parlays. Opto went 10-3. Sean went 10-3. Goal I didn't see because of NHL, but I was told she did well. Carson didn't have anything yesterday for NFL. He's a college guy. It's okay, Derek. I'm happy to help. This quick answers for you. So you can use the extra staff. They all went bonkers. I absolutely crapped the bed. This is Discord. If you're on Tails, let me bring it up for you. Give me 15 seconds, and then I'll get right back to the stream. If you're on Tails, this is a mobile view of what it looks like, but it's essentially just a running feed of my picks. So as long as you click on Donuts or DFS and Donuts picks, you can just scroll and you'll see all posts. Okay, I can't keep scrolling because it's going to give away some stuff. But that's all it is. It's just a scroll feed. It's like, it would be like if you followed me on Twitter. Yeah, thank you very much, Derek. I need to put on a t-shirt. It'd be like if you followed me and only me on Twitter, and you just had a Twitter feed of like just Donuts only. Just scroll down on Donut stuff. Everyone's looking vulnerable. Everyone is vulnerable. It's crazy. Rams L, like everything. It's, man, like the NFL is the most topsy-turvy I've seen in recent memory. Like annually for the last decade, we had Patrick Mahomes playoffs. Now they got their backs against the wall. They need to win out. They need help or they're not making the playoffs. Bills, Jekyll and Hyde. Jekyll and Hyde team. Maybe the most Jekyll and Hyde team in the NFL. They're 4-4 in their last 8 after starting off 4-0. They're 8-4 overall now. the AFC North. Who the heck is going to win that one now? Colts, who the heck knows? Texans now? Maybe. Jags, quietly sitting up there at the top or close to the top. AFC South, the Bengals at 4-8 are 2 games back still, right? Is it 2? No, Ravens are 7-5 now. 3 games back. No, they're 2 games back. Both the Steelers and the Ravens are 6-6. That's what I mean. Like, I can't remember a season like this. The Broncos are the cream of the crop in the AFC West, barely beating the Marcus Mariota-led Washington Commanders, who are 3-9 on Monday Night Football in overtime by stopping a 2-point conversion. And then Herbert gets hurt again. Like, the NFL is chaos this year. It's absolutely chaos. NBA, on the other hand, I'm like, 12-4 in my last 16 picks? The model is doing well in NBA. The player props model, like, NBA is pretty cut and dry. NFL, I think we need to start embracing stuff like this more. I think it hit me yesterday that going forward for the VIP, I'm considering running out more parlays and lottos to close out the NFL season and less picks. I'm serious. Like, I think I'm ready to do stuff like this, like view a game and put together game script, like SGPs, parlays, things like that for members. Like, that's how I actually think I might close out the NFL season. And just tell everyone, hey, be mindful of your money. Don't go crazy. And just stick to your units for NBA. Because NBA day after day has been free. I mean, here's the NBA overall. I'm zoomed in. It's super blurry. It is what it is. Like, that's absurd. This is absurd. Are there red days and down? This is a down week. How many people quit after this week? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so many people right here quit. They took 7 L's or a week of losing, right? And then what happened? The next week was so good that you actually are up in units compared to the week prior. Like 6 or 7 units. And then a couple down days. And then bam, 15-day stretch of dubs. Bad down day. How many people quit there? And then up days, 4 in a row, to the point where you're profitable. Despite the L, you're profitable now. You see what I'm saying? Like, probably like 4 or 5 Black King. 4 or 5 parlays. It's been more theory, game theory stuff. But like, this is my point. We stick to our units. We bet responsibly. We bet day after day for NBA. Long term, we're going to be up most likely, as we always have been inside the Discord since 2021. And then, NFL, we just embrace the chaos and we do more parlays. We do longer odds plays. Honestly, I think that's how we finish off the year. I love it. I'm not. There's no way I don't have the man hours to do this. Like, we probably need like AI to do what some randoms think inside the VIP. My gosh. I think the problem is there aren't a lot of people that do things the way I do, where I lead with YouTube. Most of these cappers are just on Twitter. They're Twitter heads. So yeah, dude, that's really smart. You made a lot of money yesterday for Discord, Sean. Your channel absolutely went bonkers, buddy. I've called you out multiple times today. You killed it. You absolutely killed it. NFL's nuts. We just gotta, no joke, man. How many of them would get in front of 680 people on a Monday morning YouTube show and say, I sucked yesterday. I lost big. It was my 3rd losing week of the NFL season. And out of my 3 losing weeks, it was my worst one. Own it. Normalize it. It's a part of betting. I've showed a ton of parlays today. Probably like 5 or 6 different concepts for tonight. Yeah, probably 5 or 6 different I mean, there's not really like a touchdown lotto for tonight. Who are all the targets? Maybe something like this. Like, good luck. There's just not that many people. Yeah, no, that was one member. I don't know. That guy had a stick up his butt. That was a weird. Dustin, you saw that? That was so strange, man. I don't know where that came from. The only reason why I don't go in and ever recap Sean's plays is because he does them. Like, Sean's organized. He's there daily. I don't need to go into his channel. You know why I go into the other channels? Those guys only post like the next week. Their channel will just sit there sometimes for like 5 days, even after a win. I also know those. Those, like, Sean is not IRL. Okay, Sean's internet. He's an internet guy with me. We're internet buddies. It's just like that was. I don't know. That was a moment. That was wild, man. Discord gets nuts after a losing day. Nuts. Yeah, I feel you, Deontay. Well, here's the deal, buddy. 2 things. I think number 1, I think people who are disgruntled are loud. That's the truth. I think people who are disgruntled are extremely loud. Number 2, I probably, like, when they start yapping in Discord or yapping in YouTube chat, I probably need to just ignore them. Like, just let them act a fool, like a child throwing a tantrum. You don't engage. There's no fixing it. They're going through their emotions. If you squash down the emotions, you mess them up long term. So the parenting books say. So maybe that's the thing. So-and-so is acting like a goofball. Just like, if no one replies to them, they're not getting the attention they want. Okay. And they're gonna tire themselves out and it's gonna end soon. Like, I'm starting to realize that. The other part of me, and I think this is my issue, Leopard, my issue is that, like, I want to help them. And in my mind, I'm like, if I just say this one thing, the light bulb's going to turn on and all of a sudden they're going to view this better. And then they're going to become a profitable bettor. And I want you all to succeed. And I think that's abundantly clear. Like, I am different than a lot of people in this space. Like, I actually want you. And I spend way too much time on education and support because I want you all to profit. I don't want to just be like, sign up for my VIP. You're going to get the best picks. That's out there. That's 99% of the people. I want to help and I want to make sure you're getting educated and getting supported. And I want you to profit with money on your own after me, while you're with us. I want you to walk away. I want you to be able to someday, several months into your VIP, be like, I don't need this place anymore. But because you've learned so much and you're making so much money that you stick around, that you're like, I'll keep supporting. Like, that's my goal. I want you to become like, it's like like a little town center, right? It's like you got this coffee shop and the coffee guy, the barista knows your name. He knows your drink. He always gives you the best lattes, It's like that person. You go support that little mom and pop shop down there because that person. That's me. All right. That person who takes the time to try to get to know you, to try to support you, try to educate you in the betting space, and also makes the good lattes, And you're like, I'm going to keep going back there. I'm going to keep going back there. How do we get down this path? Anyways, I got to do a better job of probably ignoring those people. But man, I feel like it's like I make that one more comment, one more photo, one more graph, and the light bulb's gonna switch, and they're gonna be a good better now. I try so hard. I probably shouldn't though. I probably shouldn't. I probably should just hey, they make those comments, just kind of cock my head like those dogs. Huh? What? And then just move on with life. The other members will handle them. Well, here's the thing. I feel like I don't want them to also feel the need to do so. Like maybe they just spout off and we just all leave them alone. You know, what's up, Ross? We pay for VIP. It's for help making your bets. Nothing is a sure thing. No doubt, man. You have to have faith in both ways. Appreciate you. I paid somebody for the cheat sheet, the Google sheet, and I'm paying for more. I'm paying for automation. I'm paying for like where'd it go? I'm paying for all of these. Like I can't make these. These are all way beyond me, and I think it's extremely helpful. And I switched to this last or like 5 months ago because once I realized those VIP tracker things, first off, they're not connected to all books. I have issues. I got limited by like 5 books while using it stateside, which really sucked. I'm narrowed down to only a couple books. I just felt insecure about it. And then also I learned that people can change the unit sizing for weeks, for bets, for months, for sports. And then they can hide things on these apps so that certain things don't show up in their tracker history. There was all sorts of stuff. And I was like, screw that. Screw that. Here's what I'm doing. Old school. Every single play is one unit, $100 bet. Every bet, $100. Every single bet will be tracked on the odds at the time of posting. There's no hiding it. You can't fake it. $100 bet on a minus 110 equals this amount of money for a win, and it's -1 for a loss, so on and so forth. And I was like, then the next step would be to create this. And now the next step is I'm going to make a public facing cheat sheet or Google sheet where you can click it and see all of this and every single bet I've made and my VIP makes at any time you want, whether you're a member or just in the public. So at all times, you can see how things are going, make your own informed decisions. Like if you come to this and you're like month by month, right? Week by week, and you look at this and you're like, wow, it comes to a point where there's 6 red weeks in a row, 2 red months in a row, something like that. And you're like, okay, I don't want to join right now. I want to wait till they start getting good again. Fine. You can do that. The Google sheet will be out there. So step 1 was to make the sheet. Step 2 was to track it all. Step 3, we're building our graphs and automating. Step 4, we'll build the public facing side. So, it's a slow process, but I want to make sure everybody, listen, I want to be more transparent than everybody. That's all. I want to be the most transparent. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate that, Willie. Keep doing what I'm doing. Thanks, man. You're the best spent money, 100%. Thank you. Much obliged. Appreciate that. Hey, let's go, Mary. Thanks for the touchdown parlay. Got nervous with Bijan, so I took him out, but I see he hit. Still got a winning ticket, so you're happy. Well, I love that. Disappointed as a Falcons fan. Oh, man, I can't believe they lost that to the Jets. They gave the Jets 3 possessions in the final 2.5 minutes. What was that? Horrific coaching. I agree, Dustin. I agree. Yes, let's go. Dart Tutty, baby. That's been the gist of today's show for me. I don't know how to build out a touchdown parlay tonight. I just don't think that it's as cut and dry as some games like the Rams game where it's like, all right, we're plugging in Devontae and we'll go from there. You know what I mean? I know they were. Jets and Texans were 2 of the 3. The other one was the Brownies. So 2 of the 3 underdogs I spotted for the underdog segment on Sunday morning stream. It was the Texans. Yeah, man. Texans, Jets, and then Browns, of course, the friggin' Browns. That's a new segment, though. I'm keeping that one, CG. I'm definitely keeping it. I feel like that's a really good segment, man. Oh, I love it. I am looking at I've got a million notifications on YouTube. A million, right? Because yesterday's YouTube parlay hit. Look at this funny comment. That's so funny. Me too. I was jumping up and down in my office. They pushed that because they only got tackled at like the 2-yard line. And then his offensive line and running backs and everybody just started shoving him in the back. And they essentially carried Josh Allen into the end zone. That's amazing. I love comments like this. My YouTube notifications are littered with those types of comments. That's so freaking funny. Wow. Drake May and Travion Henderson and Jackson Dart plus 3K. What if we just do a quarterback leg? Just Dart and May, baby. Yeah, King of the end zone. Probably Wandale or Darius Slayton. Just hopefully, you get that long touchdown. Kayshawn Booty, Mac Hollins, it's going to be somebody down here. It's a really tough one tonight. It's going to be a tough one. I do not think it's easy. Let's see. What do we got here? Sorry, I was looking away. I was reading something. You said it best. 99% of the information is out there, just like 99% of coffee shops. But it's the coffee, the barista, and the shop picks yourself and channel. Oh, that's pretty cool. That keeps us coming back. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Much appreciated for that genuine comment. That's very kind. Once in a while, they won't have your brew. An example, losing day, but it will be better again. That's freaking awesome. I need to take that. That's good. Gaming with Ronnie Fraud says, I've been tough on you, bro, but I respect the insight and work you put in. People need to get a life. You bet. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Hope you're good, brother. I am great. I'm actually great, and I appreciate you saying that, Ronnie. Thank you. Hope you have a wonderful week. Passing touchdowns do not count. That is correct. Got to keep it to the mostly pass catchers. Every once in a while, you'll get that 70-yard receiving touchdown, 80-yard touchdown run. Those can happen, sure. But I've generally found that the longer equity pass catchers, the longer touchdown equity pass catchers are ideal. Yeah, Dart, baby. Jackson Dart all day. He's my guy tonight. All touchdown things. All roads lead to Jackson Dart for me. All right. I don't know what else to do. It was a good show. Thanks for yapping with me. Big stretch. Love y'all. Good times. Good times today. Good talks. Man, we talked about a lot. It was a good day. Again, my entire VIP went nuclear yesterday except for me. Is what it is. I sucked it up. I got a big bounce back night coming for you. I feel it in my bones. Appreciate you all immensely for showing up after a losing day for me. Hopefully, if you're here from YouTube, you absolutely went bonkers yesterday because my touchdown segment to start off yesterday's show was absolutely elite. It was the best. I would say it's the best touchdown segment of the actual NFL season. I have just spammed chat with the VIP link like 5 times. Grab that link if you want it. VIP betting models for NBA will come out sometime this morning. Player prop models will come out sometime this morning. My NBA picks will come out sometime this morning. And I've got some ideas that I might be posting for the NFL VIPs as well. VIP link right there. Get it now. I will be back tomorrow morning with public videos for NFL and NBA. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Take care, and let's get paid. Good show. Thanks a lot for showing up. Feel good.